channel. Today's video is very important because today we will make T accounts and trial balance linked with the question I shared in the previous video. Don't get panic if you don't understand because accounts just demands practice. The more you practice, the more you will learn. And now today I will start off with my lecture with a famous quote that inner experience is only one source of human knowledge. Okay, starting off with the capital account. We'll make the T account of capital. It's so simple, only one entry. Okay, now cash to capital. So capital was on credit side. So we'll write cash on credit side because this is responsible. Okay, 12,000. Then comes the bank account. First of all, bank cash 700. And then comes the van, which was for 5,250. Mr. D, which was for 780. And cash 300. And also Mr. B 4,000. Now this is the most important thing. We will write balance carried down and balance brought down. Now this balance brought down is going to be written in the trial balance. This is going to be written on the trial balance. This balance carried down is on credit side. So in the trial balance as well, we will write it on the credit side. Now we will write down the grand total first. Then the balance carried down. Balance carried down is 8,370 and brought down is 8,370, and this is going to be written in the trial balance on the debit side. Since it is on the debit side, so we will write it on the debit side in the trial balance as well. Now, after this comes the cash account. We will quickly make the cash account. Capital, which was for 12,000. Equipment, 200. Bank, 300. And then we will write the grand total, which is 12,500. Now balance carried down, which is 800, and brought down, which is also 800. And this is on the debit side. So on trial balance, this cash account is going to be on debit side with 800. Now the van account. There was only one entry. Now balance carried down, which is 5,250, the grand total, and brought down on the debit side. So trial balance van is also going to be on the debit side. Now equipment account. Mr. A 2,300 and cash 200. Now carried down is going to be 2,100 and brought down is going to be 2,100. And now comes Mr. A's account. We bought equipment. So it is for 2,300. Grand total 2,300. Carried down and brought down Now comes the furniture, Mr. D and Mr. B's account. Furniture, Mr. D with 1900, and then we returned some faulty furniture, so that was for 120. Grand total is 1900. Subtracting this, we'll get the carried down, which is 1780, and brought down is 1780. Now Mr. D, furniture 120 was returned, and we bought furniture for 1900, and then we paid the amount for 1780. Both are equal, so no, we will not carry this. This is going to be cancelled, and we will not carry any amount to the trial balance. Now, last but not the least, Mr. B, bank 4000, carried down 4000, grand total is 4000, and brought down is going to be 4000. Now, listen to me carefully. Now we will write down the trial balance. We will make the trial balance. Why we are going to make the trial balance? Because we want to, why we want to make the trial balance? Because we want to check the accuracy of the double entry, and we want to identify the errors. That is why we are going to make a trial balance. This is the reason behind making the trial balance. Now, connecting ourselves with the T accounts, this is debit and this is credit. Okay, now capital 12,000, bank 8,370, cash 800, van 5,250, equipment 2,100, and then comes Mr. B 4,000, Mr. A 2,300, and furniture for 1,780. Now we will make a grand total and make sure that both of them tally. You should make sure that debit is equal to credit. If you have if the balance matches, it means the answer is correct. Thank you for watching, and if you have any question, so write down in the comment box. Now I would like to end up with my lecture with the famous quote that success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Thank you so much for watching. Allah Hafiz.